Hey, this is Josh with Cultural Catholic coming at you with another international video, and today I'm going to talk about a couple of world leaders who might not be world leaders. Hopefully in one case, actually in the other case. Now, in the hopefully category, we have Benjamin Netanyahu. So, Benjamin Netanyahu is the Prime Minister of Israel, and he's basically been running the show for about a decade. He's been in government for a lot longer, and he is the center of the right-wing government in Israel right now. So with him gone, the moderate and liberal factions will have the opportunity to try to take back control. Now, why is Netanyahu in trouble? Well, there are a couple of major cases, cases 1000 and 2000, dealing with corruption, gifts, and bribes. In case 1000, it's dealing with a Israeli-American producer and an Australian businessman. Basically, it was tax breaks and things of that nature within that case, and getting a new visa for the Israeli-American producer. And these tax breaks would benefit these individuals in making money and and things of that nature. And it's purported that Benjamin Netanyahu received several gifts from both of these individuals: clothes, food, vacations, things of that nature. And Benjamin Netanyahu is of course denying things associated with that case, as well as case 2000. Case 2000 deals with a newspaper magnate and his newspaper competing against another newspaper, which I'm actually slightly okay with because it's owned by Sheldon Adelson. Anyways, so the newspaper that Netanyahu was favoring had favorable news coverage, and it basically cut a deal to help that newspaper and harm Sheldon Adelson's newspaper, which is distributed freely, and that's kind of the thrust of the issues that would be caused with Sheldon's paper. However, similar thing, gifts, money, vacations, things of that nature. And again, Benjamin is denying that that is the case, that these things were just gifts between friends. And additionally, there is a possibility that this won't go to trial. The police put forward the recommendation that he be charged with these crimes. However, the Attorney General, who would then take this case on and actually press the charges, and that could take a few months because they have to go over the evidence, and these cases have been going on for a while. He is a friend of Benjamin Netanyahu and actually is in place largely because of Benjamin Netanyahu. And this isn't the first time he's been brought up on charges or investigated. An important wrinkle to this is that he was having private security, things of that nature, tail the police and investigate the police to try to probably pull up some dirt, things of that nature, and of course intimidate the investigators while they were doing their job. So that is an issue. And if Benjamin Netanyahu is forced to resign or charged, this could be a change for the region because a lot of the policies that are going on, not negotiating even-handedly with the Palestinians, taking Palestinian land, being militant against everyone that is not Israeli, that policy could ultimately change if there is a new government put in place. And I'm saying government because Israel is a parliament system, and it's kind of like England, things of that nature. Now, on the one that is definitely, because as of recording this President Zuma of South Africa has stepped down. The National African Congress party, which is his party, which was Mandela's party, decided that they weren't going to take any more of President Zuma's crap. President Zuma has largely been taking money from the coffers, using it to his advantage, embezzling money basically, taking bribes and gifts so that he can improve his own standing financially, and the Congress, his party asked him to resign, and there was scuttlebutt that if he did not do that, that the Congress would have a vote of no confidence and force him to step down. This is really important because Africa is one of the largest economies in Africa, as well as one of the larger economies in the world. No, it's not in the top 10. It is up there. And this could, depending on how things go going forward, this could change a lot with South Africa, because there is a good deal of corruption in South African politics and the economy, and so this could straighten things up. Additionally, a family associated with the Zuma family had their house raided and had several people arrested today. So this could be a huge change for South Africa very soon after the end of apartheid. So more things just keep happening for South Africa, and hopefully things keep on getting better. And hopefully Benjamin Netanyahu is brought up on charges formally, and things get better for Israel and the Middle East, because Benjamin Netanyahu is not a very good face for Israel or head of Israel. So yeah, this is Josh with Cultural Catholic signing off. And Friday I will talk about the school shooting in Florida.